Right, so we're going to be building a pitch deck on Canva. This is a short one. This is a short presentation that I've done for my book.
Okay.
So I'm just going to show you a couple just so you can see tonally. Like this is a children's animation, you can
Okay.
tell. Um, it's very simple. It's very colorful, it's very like fun with the fonts as far as like the journey. It just, and then I've got the comps. This is a very simple, fast pitch. So this is like if you're on stage 32, this would kind
Hmm.
of be your pitch because you just want to roll through it.
Okay.
So this is the same story, but this was the original pitch for DreamWorks. I don't know why we
Hmm.
chose to do it this way, but we did. Um, so it's still the same kind of thing. You can do it either way. That's why I'm showing you both too. This is just a regular document. And so we have all the different things. We added the poem, all the different pieces. And again, this is animation, so we have a lot of pictures in it that are very vague. They're very just straight out of Alice.
Right,
Um,
right.
but see how much longer this one is, and now we go into detail. This is the whole story. We have Act One, we have Act Two, the call to action, inciting incident. I mean, we built it is everything in this story.
Okay.
So
Oh,
this
that's that
one's
midpoint.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one is really hardcore because we were pitching a studio. So
Right.
this was a like scheduled pitch. It wasn't a, hi, this is my soft pitch for stage 32.
Right, right.
This was just our idea. That's not a true thing. And this is us, and then a thank you. So that's like a hardcore pitch. That's like I'm going to a studio pitch. So um, you may want to build out a big one and then copy it and then cut it. So that way you have two versions.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so this is a little bit longer, this one. This is a TV show, and you can tell, like right away, you can tell that it's a different genre. It's a different
Mhm.
age, like everything's different about it. And this
Okay.
one is a very gritty supernatural. It's like Harry Potter for an older generation.
Okay.
So I chose pictures. All of the pictures in here are from comp TV shows. Like this is I just blanked on Teen Wolf, which
Okay.
is a good comp. And this is the Riverdale. So
Okay.
I liked this particular look with like, it looks like it's being torn
Yes,
because it's
like that.
magic and we're time jumping. So we're kind of tearing through the riff of time. So I chose that on purpose.
Okay.
Um, and then that's it. Then there's the pitch. I had an artist do some characters for me just because I thought it would be super fun. You don't have to do that. And then again, the same thing with the comps. This is everything we've built out in your pitch document. We're just gonna section it off and make it visual.
Okay.
I've never seen it do this before, of course, because I'm recording it. It's presentation.
Okay.
Let's try that and see what offerings we're given. Well, yeah, I want everything on the bottom because I want to see how it all looks and I want it to kind of roll like a movie. So, okay, let's try this again. If any of these kind of jump out at you,
What should I look for? I mean,
you're
the
kind of looking for the font and like
Hmm.
the spacing. Like you see how this is kind of tight and there's a lot of small words.
Uh-huh.
That feels very businessy to me, right?
Okay.
This one you've got some kind of fun font here. Um, this one you've got kind of a fun font. It's just big. It's very serious. Teen. Let's see what pops up for teen. No, no, no. We don't want to do teen. That's way too silly graphics. We don't
Mm.
want to do silly graphics.
No, we don't want silly graphics.
So instead, we'll do thriller and see what pops up. Okay, this is better.
Okay.
Does this feel too dark to you, all these dark ones? Like when you think of your movie, do you see it being kind
Yeah,
of
it
pretty
needs to
dark
be
like this?
lighter than
That's
all
what I
that
saw
dark.
too. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see it in this shade, like the sepia?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I
And
don't think
black and
so.
white. No black and white. This one might be cute. You see this one?
Oh, it's like black and whites with then a color.
Yeah. Let's see how it looks.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Interesting. I don't dislike it.
Uh,
Summer. Oh, that's a good one. Summer. See what this one does.
Yeah, yeah. I'm learning even as we're messing with it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to kind of go through this with you because it's just really like it's all about taste and it's all
Oh, what's
about
that one that you're on now?
I don't know, I kind of liked with the photographs, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see how this one looks. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, I'm glad I kept looking. Oh, I like the tape.
yes.
That's good.
I like that
Yeah.
one.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
So
let's
so
go
we'll
with
do
that.
this one. This one's good. I like this. So the first thing I'm going to do, because we have pink, I'm going to click on this yellow on the
Okay.
word, and I'm just going to change it to pink. Do
Okay.
you see it this kind of pink, like a hot pink?
Yes, hot
Okay.
pink, like a shocking pink. Yep.
So when I click hot pink, it usually says at the bottom, change all yellow to pink, and I say yes.
Yes. Okay. Change all
So
yellow.
now we should have everything that was yellow is now pink. Boom. Awesome sauce. Okay, cool. So that's the first thing I would do for yours just because of that.
Yeah.
So here we're gonna change the obviously to shocking pink, and you can see that this is too big of a font.
Mhm.
So we have
Yes.
two choices. We can either stretch it
Right.
out, which doesn't work because now we can't see the S. So I'll come
Okay.
up here and do the undo button. So I don't, go back to where I started. Okay, so I highlight the whole thing, and then you see up here it says 197.
Okay.
That's the font size. So I just keep going down until shocking is on one word, on one line. Okay.
There it is.
That's a lot of work. So now it doesn't fit because of how high up it is. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
pull it down a little bit.
That's
Um,
just a drag, click and drag.
yep, you just click on, no, you have to be outside of it and then you go inside of it. And you can use the arrows up and down. The arrows up and down are more minuscule, or you can just do
Hmm.
it yourself that way.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if maybe we do the word pink bigger. Let's see how that looks. I think that might be kind of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Going back up to where it was 196. And then obviously it needs to be pink. And we might need to change the font because of that. We'll see. Oh,
Hmm.
I love that.
Yeah, it's just that pink. I think we're gonna have to, the pink is just too hard to read, isn't it?
Yes, yes. So we're just going to change the font. Let's see what this font is. This one is permanent marker. Oh, that's why it felt so good to us. I always associate permanent marker with teenagers. I
Yeah,
think it just
that's
it
right.
just fits. So let's try that one just to keep it kind of similar. So you come up here to where it says portal, and then
Hmm.
on the left-hand side, it's going to pop up all the fonts. Usually the ones that you've already used are going to be in that.
Okay.
I don't know if I love that. I think it's too much. Um, and this again, it just comes down to taste. I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
Ooh,
that might work.
let's see. Let's see how the whole thing would look. Oh, holy moly. Okay, no, bad idea. It's just
Oh,
like to hang.
question while you're making that smaller.
Yes.
Instead, is there a way, can you change this background here, the
Oh
color?
yeah,
Like
we're
instead of it
changing
being
all of it.
gray, maybe it should be the light pink, and then we have,
I kind of
it's
love that.
gray, that's pink, and we do other things with
Hmm.
the type. That's it's just a question.
Yeah. I kind of like those two fonts together, and I kind of like how they're kind of
Yeah,
stacking on top of
I
each
do
other a
like the way
bit.
they're stacking. I do like
It's
that.
kind of fun.
This
Hmm.
doesn't matter. So it's not very readable, but it I guess that doesn't really matter in that
Not
pink.
not yet. Oh, turned you sideways. Do you want to do the same font from your book?
Well, we could try it.
Okay.
Yeah. So how do you do that? What are you doing?
No idea.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna highlight it and we're gonna go back to the font choice and we're gonna find whatever looks kind of like it. So here's some play arounds. This is why we're doing this because
Yeah, we're learning.
I don't want this to be uppercase. I want it to be lowercase. I think that is lowercase, which is weird. Yeah,
Mm.
we can't use this font because it's not doing the I's aren't dotted in the lowercase.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So see, now we need to go back to this word being big. because we made it a baby word.
You did.
And we're going to cut this one off and do a new one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Now we're going to add I'm just doing this because that's how your thing was. You click on the T for the text button, and we're
Okay.
just going to add a little bit of body text. So it'll give you a box and you put it in and it goes back to the stupid font. So now we come to our cool font and then we change the color. And your pink was very pink. So let's see. I don't have it in here, so I'm just going to do this pink for now.
That's it.
And I'm going to go back to like 196 is what I think it was. So boom, hello. Move this back here. And yours was tilted. See this little weird thingy down here?
Yeah.
You click on it and then it'll turn. So you can wee.
Oh.
So yours was kind of like this.
Oh,
I
I
don't,
like that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. We can do that.
and then that. And you can also, instead of doing the numbers, you can just pull it out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Um, I don't remember the size. And I know
Did
this
you
was
like
probably.
outline letters with black? Anything like
Yeah,
that? Is that
you can. It's a little tricky.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we'll do it. I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that,
so if you wanted to do like a black background, the workaround
okay.
is you highlight this and then you copy it and then you paste it. You see how it does it right on top of it?
Okay. So you outline it, and then you just
You
command
you
copy, or
yep,
is
you
there a button?
copy and then paste, right? So then see how there's one box and then here's one box. Come on. One box, two
Yeah. Yep.
box. See
Yep.
how they're like really close? So
Yep.
you go to
Okay.
the two box and then you change the color to black.
Okay.
And then
Interesting.
you go one box. Just gotta find the second one. One box. Where's two? Okay, there's two box. So if you do that and you shift to catch both of them, you know, like when you want to do multiple things,
Mm-hmm.
you shift it and then click the group button. Now they're forever together. So I can move this out of the way.
Oh, okay. Good thing
Yes,
I'm
you're
using
gonna
a
get this video,
purpose.
girl. Don't worry about it. It's a lot. I've
Okay.
been doing this for like 6 years, so I've learned all these tricks. I'm just
Okay.
trying to get to the second box. Okay, there's the second box. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna change this to black. Boop.
Okay.
Your book. So in the upload section here, you can see over here, right?
Yes, I can
Okay.
see over there.
So you click on the upload section and then you upload files and I have your book here.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on this color. Okay. So you click on the color wheel and it'll show you that color. So now
Okay.
I'm going to copy that color. I'm going to
Mhm.
come back to pink and I'm going to come back to pink up here, the text.
Okay.
I'm going to click on this document thing again and I'm going to change the color. Boom. So now it's the color of your book. Are shocking pink. Pitch Bible. Okie dokie.
Learning so much.
I
Okay.
know. All right, so let's go to settings.
Okay.
Picture, we click on the picture, and then we
Okay.
come over to the left and you're gonna find click
Okay.
on elements. Elements is where you find everything you want. So this has like shapes, photos, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
We are going to search for suburban, just suburban.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a bunch of choices, and we want a photo, so we're going to click on the photos.
Right.
Are you thinking of a particular house? Like, how are you envisioning when you think about like your show? Like, you know, I'm going to just pop through all these little backgrounds. Here's a nighttime of the same stuff.
Ooh, wait, what's this one? This little this little street. This little street looks pretty cool. Or this street would look cool, maybe. Yeah.
This one that I'm on.
Yes, the one you're
Okay.
on.
So we're going to click that. Do you like that for the
Yeah,
base?
not the colors and all.
No,
Oh, we
no,
can
no.
change all that, right?
Yep. Yep.
Mhm. Yeah, why
So
not?
okay, so I'm gonna move us over here. So what you do is you're going to click on the image, the original image, and hit delete to get rid of it. Oh,
Okay.
it's got a, hold on. We're gonna not do that. It's got a layer over top, which is cool. So we're going to pull this out
Mm-hmm.
so that way it covers everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip it because I don't want the shocking pink. See how like the words are over that?
Right.
I'd rather have
Okay.
the words right here because it's kind of a blank background. You know what I mean?
Right. So how do
Okay,
you
so
flip it?
up here, this button flip. If you click
Oh,
that, you can flip horizontal or you can flip vertical. So we're gonna flip
okay.
horizontal, so much better.
Okay.
But I still would love to have a little more space here. So I'm just gonna make this picture a little bit bigger,
Mm-hmm.
like that. Boom. The corner of the photo, um, right here.
Oh,
This,
okay.
this is
Gotcha.
the original photo.
Okay.
I just pulled it out. So this has a filter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the picture again and we're gonna hit the position button.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna move it backward until I want to see what the filter looks like. So
Mhm.
actually, we're gonna go move it to the back.
Okay.
Maybe I might have to undo that. Okay, so now it's behind everything. So
Mm-hmm.
I know I want it to go forward two spaces to get, or one space to get in front of this beach picture.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go one more to see what it looks like without the filter. See how bright that is?
Uh-huh.
This is with that filter on it. It's just a little bit less. Now that I have these other two pictures here, I think I want to see more of the neighborhood. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
so I'm
that's a
gonna,
little. Hmm.
yep. So I'm gonna click this and just kind of scoot it over until I feel like I like it. I don't really want that gazebo though. What do you think of that? Is this their suburbia?
Oh, that's suburbia too, isn't it? Oh, maybe that's better. What do you think? This is why you charge so much to do this stuff. It's because it's
Yeah,
like,
I
this is going to drive me mad. I know it. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to figure this out?
yeah, there's a lot to it. That's for dang sure. Okay, so we'll mess with this more. We don't need this date here. This has nothing to do with anything we're doing.
Yeah.
What are the main characters? Like what do you see them as? I don't think we
Uh,
have that in the description.
uh,
Okay, so we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and turn this one the way we want it. And then move the tape a little bit over, move this a little bit up, and then whoops. Okay, so I moved the tape a little bit up. I moved that. I turned this with the wheel like you saw. Then I double clicked on the picture because she's centered, but the image isn't centered. So I'm gonna just move her over a bit. So that way she's in the photo. Move this over and just turn it a touch. I think that one should actually go straight because hers is kind of crooked. And then we'll move it back under the tape. I think this is a great cover. I'd like to present you with my movie or my
mhm.
TV show, Shocking Pink.